Welcome to Win It Wednesday. My name is Tonya and I'm going to be crafting with you today. Okay, let's get started. Let me get my apron on. We're going to make a couple of things today. And it's October. And October to me is a few different things. It's getting me ready for fall. Our colors are changing. We're kind of in peak season this weekend, so I'm loving that. But it also means a little bit more to me as well. I have breast cancer in my family. My mother's a survivor. My aunt's a survivor. And so we are going to be doing a little bit of fall and a little bit of breast cancer today. So we're going to be mixing it up and going all over. So let me see if that is there. That gives us a little more light. How's everyone today? Let me know where you are tuning in from, and I will pull up the stencil of the day. So it is Win It Wednesday, and if you're new here, drop a 1 in the comments if you're brand new and never watched before. But today you get an opportunity to maybe get your name in a raffle for a free stencil. And today's stencil is called This Girl, and it is super cute. I can think of a million things that I could make, especially a t-shirt. It says, "This girl has a crush on," and then it gives you the option, husband, boyfriend, fiance. And so you can see right here what it looks like. It's really cute. This was before my time. I've only been with Magnolia for a couple of years, so this was before me. And so I haven't seen this one yet, so I would love to win it. But I can't because I am doing the Win It Wednesday. So if you want to get in the raffle for the This Girl, then all you need to do is share this video out. Share it to a group, share it to your personal profile, share it to your business profile, out on your main page. Share it to somebody that you think would love to learn a little bit more about crafting. Like it, give us some love, give us some hearts, give us some stars, as well as answer the question of the day. And the question of the day is going to be, do you like to rake leaves? It is that time of year. Some people love it. They love like cleaning up the yard and doing the mulching or putting it in bags and putting it by the road. And other people are like, oh my gosh, it's fall. So what do you like to rake leaves? That's the question of the day. I like to get it done. I used to like to rake leaves because when you're a kid, you get to rake them as long as you want to, and then you can kind of leave the situation and your parents finish it. But as an adult and you have to finish it, sometimes it can be tedious depending on how many leaves you have. In my yard, I don't have a ton of leaves. I have a lot of trees, but they tend to be down towards the edges of the woods, and so they kind of blow that way. But sometimes my neighbor's leaves blow over to me. So I probably clean up more from my neighbor's leaves than I do my own. But I don't mind it, probably because I only have a few leaves. So the question of the day is, do you like to rake leaves? All right, so let me get over so I can see you guys, and then we are going to get started in crafting world. How are you guys doing today? Let me know where you're tuning in from. Okay, there you are. I can see you. And I have my glasses so I can read you. Thank you for the shares. I already see it got shared. And let me look in the comments here. Let's see where everybody's calling in from. All right. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Amanda. And let's see here. Rita, welcome, welcome. Again, if you're brand new, stick a 1 in the comments. And we welcome you. It's a day of crafting. Hey, Michelle, welcome. I see a lot of names I haven't seen before. New group. That's exciting. All right. So the question of the day is, do you like to rake leaves? Because it is fall. So to get your name in the drawing, you like to blow leaves. I know. Hey, Bobby, how are you doing? I'm with you. I have a big backpack blower. I invested in a really good one, and I literally can go whoosh, 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 and it's done. All right, so let's get this party started. So today we are going to be playing around with fabrics. So we're going to be using permanent ink that we can heat set. After it's permanently dried, we can take an iron to it, or if you have a heat press, you can make... you can heat set it that way. But these are going to be great because when we finish, we'll be able to wash them. So I have a pink t-shirt here. This is from a brand I've never heard of called Natural Uniforms. I use all kinds of brands, so you don't have to go with a specific brand. This one just had a little bit more ladies cut to it. And on this specific one, I am going to be doing the Hope Stencil. And you could use this in any scenario. So if you wanted to do, I'm doing breast cancer today, but let's say you wanted to do brain cancer, then you could literally change this ribbon to blue and do white or black or whatever you want on the for the HPE. So you can make this stencil whatever you want, but today I'm going to be making it pink for breast cancer. And then I am going to, I got these towels. I ordered them online. They're supposed to be lilac purple, but they're more pink. But I still love them. I love that it's more actually a kind of a dusty pink, I think. Mauve, maybe. But that one, I am going to be using the With You stencil. It is a 5x7, and we are going to put it right here on the towel. And just make it a real simple look. Last year, so my mother's birthday is coming up this weekend, or not this weekend, next weekend. And so last year for her birthday, I gave her a new tea towel every month. So 12 new tea towels. So every month I would ship her out a new tea towel. So this is going to be her last one, her October. And I might even give her two. I might give her both of these. But in September, I forgot to give her it, and I had made her this. So this one says, secret ingredient is always love. Okay? So that's a fun thing that you can do as a gift, is give somebody a tea towel, even wrap it up with a cute little spoon or spatula. And those are great. I love tea towels. Tea towels are the one thing that when I go on a vacation, a lot of people will buy buttons or, bells or, whatever, stickers. I buy tea towels. So I have tea towels from wherever I travel from. So, so we're going to do With You on this towel. And then I have these cute green, plaid towel, and I am going to do a fall stencil, and this one is called Stacked Pumpkins. It's a 5x7. You can see it. Super cute. And we're going to stick that right on there. And I pulled out all my inks because I wasn't quite sure. I want to do some color. I don't want to just do plain black, or white won't show up very well. So we're going to play around with that. And so in turn, because I'm going to be using a lot of different colors and in small spaces, I've got my utensil squeegees out. These come in a pack of 4. And these are amazing. You can get these on the website, magnoliadesignco.com, if you want to go in there and shop, look around. We have a huge clearance section. So talk about, they're 50% off. And so get in there, shop. But no matter what you do, throw a set of these in there. They come in a set of 4. And because these are so nice when you're trying to get into little areas. I don't have the steadiest hand. That's part of my problem, is I kind of get going and I'm not paying attention. So these really help with that. I've got an array of the mini squeegees because I'm going to be using a lot of different colors, and instead of wiping it off or whatever, I'm just gonna just move to the next squeegee to save some time. I've got my stir sticks, which you can buy these in a bag. They're wonderful. And the reason why you want to use plastic stir sticks is because if you use wood stir sticks, they can have bacteria or other things on them that's growing inside the wood. You don't even know it. And especially if they've gotten wet and dried. And then when you stir your ink or paste, it can add bacteria into it, which then can make it do funky things. So we don't want that. So we're going to get some plastic stir sticks, and I have some trays because I want to play around. For some strange reason, I do not have any orange. How do you not have orange ink, right? And so I'm going to have to make some orange ink. So we're going to play with that too. And that's, again, one of the nice things that you can do with these, the inks and the paste, is that you can mix them together. Yellow and blue make green. So if you don't have a color, you can play around and figure it out. You can Google what you need to make that color and then take what you have and make it. So I love that. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's save the detailed one. Again, I am not like you guys are the amazing crafters. This will be using colors sometimes can be challenging for me. So we're going to set that off to the side, and because I'm messy, I'm going to set it way off to the side. And so let's go ahead and get started with our tea towel. And I have some garbage I need to throw away over here before I stick something in it. So if you're new to crafting, who here has never stenciled? Has anybody here never used Magnolia Stencils? Anybody? Hey Gail, how are you doing? So I'm thinking I might just do a white on this really pretty pink. Thank you, Bobby. I appreciate it. If I can get this, I gotta put my glasses on. My eyes have, oh, it's in the front, that's why. Okay, so this one's super cute. With you, 5x7, you can find it in the search category if you go to the website, or if you already have an account, go in there and you can search at the top with you, and it will pull up this cute little stencil. Okay? And all we're going to do is take it off the backing. And these are great. I have to tell you, I've had a lot of experiences this week. And I've only ever used Magnolia Stencils. Like, I've never branched out and tried the not sticky ones. You know, the ones you tape down and stuff. And I saw one that I liked. So I was like, oh, I want to try that. And so I bought it. And I'm never doing that again. Nope, that did not turn out, nor did it look good. So yeah, I love the fact that these have a stick to them. It makes it nice and clean. Everything is very crisp. It's easy because it literally just goes on and off really nicely. So if you're doing a tea towel, you can't, this is very thick, so this is not going to go through, but it's best if you open your towel like this, and you can even stick a sticky pad on the back to kind of keep it in place. I use that with the t-shirts as well. And then put your stencil where you want it. Always interesting when the hem isn't straight, right? Push it down. Maybe I'll do black. What do you guys think? Should I do black or should I do white on this? So I have black ink or white. What do you think? The black will pop more, but the white might look nice and subtle. do you think? Black or white? Hey, James. Black or white? White or black? What do you guys think? Do, 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 do. I know I got a bunch of really talented people. Hey, Pam. Do you guys think I should do black or white? James says black. Kimmy says black. Black. All right, 3 blacks. There it is. You guys always have me changing stuff right last minute. I love it. All right, we're going to make sure that's stuck down. If you're just joining us, it is Win It Wednesday. The question of the day is, do you like to rake leaves? Do you like to rake leaves? Some people said they like to, they don't like to rake them, but they like to blow leaves. I'm with them on that. I remember my kids used to love jumping in the pile of leaves. They would jump off the, we had a low trampoline that was kind of in the ground or near the ground, and they would jump from the trampoline to the right into the leaves. I'm kind of low on black in that one. Might have to get a different one. There we go. That's not low. All right. Probably. There's not much in that one. So when you're inking, if you're new to it, if you start on the green and then go into your stencil, then you're going to get a crisper line. And you don't want to press too hard. James Allen said to me early on, right after I'd started, he says the best way to describe it is the pressure you would use to butter a piece of toast. And I was like, oh, that's good, because you know what? We've all buttered toast before, right? Now, the cool thing about these stencils is that you can gently pull it up and make sure you got all your ink where you want it. So you can pull it up, and if you didn't, you can just put, oops, there we go. You can just put it right back down and press a little bit more. Put a little bit more in there, and it'll go right through the screen. Because on the outside, it can look like you have enough on there, but once you pull it up, you can see exactly if you do. Very nice. Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. And we're going to stick that over there. Okay, here's our first one for the day. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to take time, because this was my New Year's resolution in January, to take time and use my heat gun and dry things off so that they don't smear. Heat guns are nice because they help you kind of move along the project a little faster. Especially if you're going to do layers between or... All right, who's ready for fall? Thanksgiving. If you're just tuning in, it is Win It Wednesday. You can win a stencil today by answering the question of the day, which is, do you like to rake leaves? And then share this video and like it. Or send some love. Send some stars. And that'll get your name in a drawing for the stencil of the day, which is this girl. The stencil's called This Girl. Okay, here we go. Project number 1. You can see how fast and simple this is, right? Need a quick gift that you forgot to go out and get? Just make yourself one. Boom. Look at that. How cute is that? I love it. It is just simple. It is cute. It is elegant. And best part is, it looks like you bought it at the store for $19.99, and yet all you did was buy a stencil and some ink. There you go. All right, let's move on. We got one done. Let's move on to the t-shirt. Now, t-shirts are done very similar, right? And we have t-shirt placement devices. They are actually back in stock today. And so they come in a set of, I think, 3. Or at least they might have 4. But it has a youth, a toddler, and an adult size. And I'll show you how you use these. So to do a t-shirt, now t-shirts are a little bit thinner, so you always want to put something between your t-shirt. And these sticky mats are great because it holds the fabric in place, and you get a nice crisp. Oops, I'm going to put mine the other way. Crisp, clean lines. My stencil is a little bit longer, so instead of putting it in horizontally, I'm going to put this sticky mat in vertically, and that way it will. And then you just press your fabric down, get all the little wrinkles out of it, and it sticks right to the mat. So these are really, really nice. And it's called a sticky mat. Now, these are the t-shirt placement. And I'm going to use the adult because this is an adult t-shirt. And I keep mine right over here, otherwise I lose them because they're clear and they're hard to find. So all you do is you can see right there, you can see the little arrow. And you take your little center arrow and you put it in the center of your t-shirt, and this tells you exactly where your stencil is to be placed, just like that. So that way you know that it's the right distance from where your t-shirt is. This one is called Hope Ribbon. And again, you can use this for any of the different cancers or fundraisers, different things like that. So this one's a great one to have. Again, these are reusable, so you can, I've had a lot of people buy these for fundraisers where they will get t-shirts donated, and then they buy, 2 or 3 of these, and then people can come and make their own t-shirt, wash it, next person can use it. It's a great way to do fundraisers. Buy a thing of black ink, and you can make a lot of t-shirts out of that. Okay, so I'm going to move that now that I can see where it's supposed to go. And with this one, this was another one of my favorite stencils. I'm not sure I got it in the middle here. Move it over just a pinch. Now, you don't need to use a fuzz tacky towel. You don't have to fuzz it because you are already fuzzing it by putting it on this t-shirt. So that is one step you do not have to do. Okay. So with this one, I thought I would do the, I don't have, well, I have this pink. I also have fuchsia. So Magnolia sells little packets. These are great because you can buy them in kind of a variety pack for colors that maybe you don't use very often. And then you can use them kind of one-time use. There's a lot in here. So I was thinking I would, yeah, I'm going to use the fuchsia. So I'm going to use this little packet. And they come in ink or paste. Especially around the holidays, it's great because sometimes, you know, you want a lot of colors on a piece, but you'll never probably use those again till next year. And so you can buy the variety pack, and that way you can use them and not have to worry about having a whole entire container that you might not use till next year. So I love the single packet variety packs. Okay, so you can see here, it's really pretty. It's called Fuchsia. And I am going to do the ribbon in pink and the P, H, and E in black. So, this is a really pretty color, really bright. Is anybody doing any fundraisers for breast cancer in October? Going to any fundraisers or putting on fundraisers? Okay. So I'm going to keep that off to the side because when I come back and check it, if I need to add a little bit more, I can. Okay. Keep the fingers clean, right? Hey Tammy, how are you doing? Peel and reveal. Every time I do this, I'm always like amazed how good they come out. Oh, fantastic. Okay, I just have a little container over here. I just stick my stencils in. That way I'm not rushing to finish a project, I can let them sit in there for a second while I finish up. And let me just take my heat gun to this one. I love it. These turn out so good. Again, you're going to wait till they're completely dry. I always say wait about 24 hours. And then go ahead and take a iron or heat press and give it heat set it so that you can wash it later. If you're brand new, put a 1 in the comments. If you see a 1 in the comments and you've been around for a while, say hi to them. Let them know our Magnolia family is so awesome. Okay, this is called Hope Ribbon. And let me show you what it looks like. This is so cool. I can't wait to wear this. So I'm going to take my sticky mat out from underneath because it's not needed any longer. Does anybody have one of these, the sticky mat? If you do, let me know if you like it. I just love mine. Okay, here it is. Ready? Ta-da! Isn't that fantastic? It looks amazing. The lines are crisp and clear. I love it. I can't wait to wear it. So there is the Hope Ribbon. So that is number 2 project. Okay. And our final project of the day is our pumpkin, or our, let's see, where's our Thankful Stacked Pumpkins, it's called. And this gets me in the mood. Has anybody gone out and bought their pumpkins yet for their holiday decorations? This is the time of year. Who here already has their Halloween stuff up already? I hope you do, actually. Hey, Donna. Oh, I know. Tammy, isn't it great? I remember thinking early on, like, oh, I don't need that. And then I got it, and I'm like, oh, I needed that a long time ago. All right. So, before I get started here, remember how I said I didn't have any orange? So I'm going to make some. Anybody here know what color, how to make orange? I usually rely on my daughter for this stuff. Anybody know? I'm hoping it's red and yellow. Fall. Yes, I know. Me too. I have fall up. I'm with ya. Ooh. Goodness. Don't know what that was. Sorry. So we're going to make some orange. It's not continuing to go, so I'm assuming it was just maybe a low battery. Do, 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 do. Started with too much red. Just use a little bit of it. There we go. There we go. Does anybody grow their own pumpkins? We never did, but I always thought that would have been fun to do. Maybe I'll have to do it next year, grow my own pumpkins. Grow them on the farm. So now we're getting a nice shade of orange. So that was using the red and the ruby red and the pineapple yellow, because that's what I had. And sometimes you just have to make do with what you have, right? So if you're new and you don't have all the colors, think about just buying your primaries. And that way you know you can pretty much make any color that you want. All right, so now we have a beautiful color of orange that we will use on the pumpkins. Okay, and we're going to use a little bit of red in the leaves. We've got some leaves, we've got some words, we're going to use black. And my leftover fuchsia from my shirt, I'm just going to stick in a little container and I'll use it again later. So, or you can leave it, you can just use what you need out of your little wrapper and then stick it in a Ziploc and use it again another day. So, we will put that right in the center. Now you want to save your backing, so after you wash it, flip it upside down, put it on your tacky towel, let it dry, and then put it right back on the backing. And some people even save their plastic wrap that it comes in and put it right back in there, and they save it that way. I just put mine on the backing, and then I stick it. I have some drawers I stick them in, so that is my secret. All right, so because I'm right-handed, I'm gonna go left to right just so I'm not reaching over a piece I already did. And this is such a beautiful color of orange. I am going to, I'm gonna save this too. So, and I also want a little bit of brown. So we have a little, oh no, I want green. I want green. No, I'll use brown. No, I'll use green. No, because the towel's green. I'll use brown. For the stem. Oh, I know I have a brown that's open. Is that brown? That doesn't look like brown. Nope. That is wild berry. There's brown. And let's see, maybe I will do one of these leaves brown down here. And then I'll be done with my brown. It's the nice thing about having your stuff right behind you, is that you can put it away. Less work to do, because the cleanup, does anybody here like the cleanup? I'm not a fan of the cleanup. So I'm definitely, if I don't do it now, it'll be a while. And I'm just taking a little bit of the red and filling in some of the leaves. And I'm going to just snatch a little bit of the yellow off the side of this. See, what other color are leaves? Let's see. Maybe I'll have another yellow one. Okay. Has anybody had to start their fall yard cleanup yet? I'm hoping not to have to do mine for a while. Here we go. Here goes the orange. Ooh, that really turned out pretty. It's a perfect color orange for pumpkins. Now, remember when I said that sometimes when you're in a tight jam, like your stencils are, your lines are a little closer together, you can use your little squeegee. And because for me, I don't have a very steady hand, and it's hard for me to get in those little tiny spaces. So this allows me to get in there and stay within my stencil lines. Always gets so quiet when I work. I feel like I would be one of those people to like draw with my tongue out. Gotta concentrate. Okay. Oh, got my stencil in my squeegee in my hand. So we'll take off the excess there. And I'm going to save it right over here in case I need to add a little bit more. And now we're going to come in and we are going to use the black for the words. Again, I'm not great at getting really close, so use your tools. And take your time. That's the other thing. I always feel like I'm in such a rush, but you can just take your time. What color should I do the leaf in the center? Should I do that one yellow? Tell me what color you think I should do that leaf in the center. Or I could do red. I only have one red leaf, like a maple leaf right in the center, although that's probably not a maple. Oh, I know it's not a maple leaf. Okay, just coming in to take the excess off. And then come and get my last one. I think I'll do yellow. I think I'll do yellow. Since I think, I don't know what kind of leaf it is. When I was little, my mom used to drive us around after church to learn the trees on our street. And we couldn't go home until we knew all the trees. Our town was kind of known for having all these elaborate trees and really unique trees. And so we had to learn them by the leaf and the bark. And my mom was a teacher. So you'd think I'd be better at identifying my leaves. Okay, here we go. Peel and reveal. Remember, do it nice and slow so you can see if there's anything that needs a little bit more. And just use your little utensil squeegee if you need to get in those little small spaces. And if you just have it sitting here with a little, I have a towel on my lap and that's wet a little bit, and then I can just reuse it by wiping it off. Yellow. I will. You know, I'm going to go back and change something real quick because that yellow is not showing the words up very well. So I'm going to come back in with a little bit of, and kind of give it a little bit of a color blend. There. Oh, cool. All right. Pumpkin. It's always that last letter, right? Obsessed. Thankful, blessed, pumpkin, obsessed. Got it. Oh, this is cute. Okay. This is really cute, you guys. All right, remember, coming at the end of our Win It Wednesday, our question of the day is, do you like raking the leaves, cleaning up the leaves? Share it out, like it, send it stars, send it hearts, all that good stuff, sprinkle it out. If you're brand new here and you have never watched one of our Win It Wednesdays, put a 1 in the comments so we can reach out and say hi. If you have questions, put them in the comments because we want to answer them. Thank you for all the love. Thank you, thank you. All right, you guys ready to see this? You've only been seeing me work on it, but I am ready to show you. All right, let me get the... Oh, this is really cute. You think I should... Put a 2 in the comments if you think I should give my mom 2 towels in October to end her year-long tea towel thing. Put a 2 in the comments if you think I should give her 2. Because she might like this one too. All right, ready? Ta-da! Look how cute that turned out. Oh my goodness, it is so ready for fall. Look at that. I absolutely, absolutely love it. All right, that is it. We made 3 items. We made 2 tea towels, right? Very simple. And our fall getting ready with lots of colors. And we also made our breast cancer awareness t-shirt, the Hope ribbon. So I hope you guys enjoyed it today. I am so excited for you to try this stuff. Get on our website, check out the clearance section. We have a brand new winter line that's out. We have new surfaces that are coming out tomorrow. So make sure you get on there. I can't wait to see you again. And until then, keep stenciling.